Hey folks, this is Wistful Dale here, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another M.L.P. Horror AU, everyone. This one here is a little shorty one on purpose, at least ideally, because I had just gone back from a little bit of a busy day, and lazy, honestly, and everything. But anyway, I figured to give you folks a little something for tonight. So anyway, we got this M.L.P. Infection AU. I have no idea what it's called exactly or whatever. I just know it as Infected, and plus these art pieces here look pretty grand, so we are going to go ahead and check it out. It is by Crow_Orligi. Or Crow_Orligi, however you pronounce it up there or whatever. Anyway, we are going to check this out and see what this is all about and everything. Excuse me. So anyway, first things up we got here is Pinkie Pie. I imagine this is a redrawing or something. Oh, style. Okay. Let's see what your style is. That's nice. She looks like a puffy cupcake or something, honestly. Like those AI videos or whatever. Like YouTube shorts, whatever, with like an AI, whatever. She also looks like, in Generation 3. But I like that. That's very nice. Okay, and now we got Rarity. Ah, nice. I like that. Okay, good. Applejack. Zip on over here. Oh, that's a bow. I thought that was like a heart there. I'm like, why is there a heart just right on her tail there? But nah, that's a cute bow. It looks like a heart though. I like the backgrounds as well. Oh, that's very nice. Angel Bunny right there. These are pretty good. Rainbow Dash. Not as good as the other ones, but, you know, still good. Twilight. Nice. Oh, I like that Spike up there. He's like a Patronus from Harry Potter or something. And it looks like she's double-horned or something. Her wings are super small. Okay, now the actual infection or whatever. I don't know what this is called, but hopefully when we get to it, we can find out what the title is. So Rainbow Dash is infected. Lovely. Oh. Okay, that's good. becomes violent at the sight of bright colors. Okay, so I guess it's like a seizure or whatever. Does she have like a rainbow feather in her mouth, or is that just jabbed in her nostril or something now? Damn. Pretty damn good. I like the color rainbow feathers, honestly. Aggression leads to self-mutation, including the removal of cutie mark and feathers. Okay, or whatever the first skin's called. I forgot what it is. But, unfortunately, all her friends seem to be brightly colored. So I guess they're all dead or something, right? Okay. And now we got Applejack. What's her infection this time? Ah, jeez. Oh, she's got, like, branches coming off of her. Is that a tear? Dang. She must be in pain or something. Even after getting infected, she won't stop working. Yeah, I can see that. No, no COVID-19 virus is gonna stop me from getting them apples. Gotta feed the family, plow the fields and shit. Yeah, I can see her. She'll literally work herself to death. It's like in that one episode where, oh man, I think it's like, what, in season 2 or something, where well, yeah, Big Mac was all sick or whatever, and she was left to do, both sides of the field or whatever, because normally it's like Applejack that does one side and Big Mac that does the other, and how she worked herself to, like, death or whatever, and how she got, like, so tired and fatigued and shit, to where finally she's like, you know what, okay, I guess I do need help. And how in the lesson was that it's okay to ask for help and everything. I need to do that sometimes. Yeah, maybe I should take that lesson from, I don't know, from, that episode, whatever. I do that myself way too much with my job and the carts and everything. Same thing with, James, a lot of folks, me especially. I'm legit a one-man army. I'm just like a machine that way. I'll just keep going until midnight or something if I have to, I do not stop. And plus, I hate asking for help, especially in a work environment. So, I kind of can't blame Applejack from pushing herself. Anyway, even after getting infected, she won't stop working, even as her body rotted like a fallen fruit filled with bugs. She lost her hat. Here, take mine. Here, take my hat. Or all of my other hats that I have. I got like a bit too many hats now, but take my hat. Or don't. You're not doing anything. I also like to wear a hat when my hair's dirty. Helps excuse when I don't always take a shower or whatever, but yeah. Anyway, nonetheless, Hoops like, no, what are we doing? Why did you jump over automatically? Whatever, TikTok. Anyway, Hoops frayed from overuse and rot. Damn. That's painful, honestly. Now we got Fluttershy. Let's see what her infection is. I hope it's not... Oh! That's not disturbing. She looks like a freaking Wendigo. Or, well, she does look like that, a Wendigo or Skinwalker. The Native American lore and stuff. With the freaking bell and stuff. She's... Jesus. She's got a gut spilling out. I hate that stuff. I'd rather have bones sticking out, honestly, than freaking guts. Oh, God. She's legit got bare hands. She took the literally, I'll beat you with my bare hands to the legit level. Damn. It's also kind of creepy. Those could be like, I know they're like her, main whatever, but like those could be like moose horns or something, deer antlers, whatever. She can really have that whole, Wendigo look or whatever. Like from Until Dawn or whatever. Yeah. After being infected, her animals looked less like friends and more like food. Yeah, I can see that. The bear put up a good fight, but in the end, well, he made a nice set of gloves. And hat, too. Or whatever. Damn. She's so far the creepiest. Now let's see what Pinkie Pie is. Okay. So, wait, her head's fully decapitated. Damn, that's creepy. Unlike her friends, she seems to be molding rather than rotting. Is this a mutation in the disease or simply because of the high sugar content in her system? Jeez. More research will have to be done on this infection if I'm going to put it to good use or cure it. Damn, okay. So I imagine this goo, purple pinkish goo whatever is like freaking it's like kind of like a magnet field kind of thing that keeps her attached or something. That's like a nightmarish pinata or some shit. Like, can you like freaking imagine? Like, I can like legit see this in some like nightmare, like in FNAF 4 or something, right? Like a birthday party nightmare, hellish thing, whatever. Well, this is like creepily, like a red balloon from Pennywise or some shit, and this freaking thing's floating to you. Ah, jeez, her freaking eyeballs dangling. Ah, God. And now we got Rarity. Infected? Is she infected? Probably. Okay, that's not as bad. Why do you have Rainbow Dash's cutie mark? When the infection began spreading, she locked herself away, instantly reached her long whatever before the disease could. Alright? Excuse me. After finally leaving and seeing so many of her friends dying, what was left of her mind broke. My lovely Rarity defaced herself with falling bits of them. Devoted or something? Somehow the pieces seem to have made her immune. I feel like there was some kind of magic or something, honestly, of that. She kind of looks a bit crazy or something, honestly. What is that? Is that freaking gut intestine or whatever wrapped around like a damn scarf? Jeez. Oh, man. Okay, we got story now. Stop it. Alright. The sun hasn't risen in 3 days, and I haven't seen my friends in 3 times that. I need to get out and help. Well, obviously 3 days or 3 times or whatever. Your place is here. Finding a cure, I'll take care of your friends. I promise. But don't you trust me? Spike, what? Something's not right with Spike. Okay. Summit Corks or whatever lives to go on adventures. Once she has her mind set on something, nothing can change her plans. Okay, so she's very determined if she puts her mind to it. Has a hard time making friends because she can't come pros or whatever. Spends more time with animals than with her peers. Okay, so in OC I'm taking it. Oh, sheesh. That's always a plus. I take it this is the inspiration from Applejack, obviously. Because of the different name and everything. But yeah, okay. An Applejack mixed up Fluttershy. Nice. Alright. Dusk. Element of devotion. Older sister of Rose or whatever left her and their family for the city. Joined a group that worships Nightmare Moon and the night. Alright? Covers her flank with Luna's cutie mark as part of her worship. In reality, she has no mark as she has never taken the time to get to know herself. Okay. It's like that, it's like that one infection AU that was very interesting. Well, there was, yeah, the nightmare moon invasion or something. And there was like a kid or something like that. And there was like, a side note of a Dio and Fluttershy relationship thing. Oh man, I need to get back to that. I really liked that one. That was cute. Okay. Prices. I'm assuming this is commission stuff. Alright. Symmetrical headshot, whatever. Okay, $15. Normal shots or bust, 20. Alright. A full body, 30. Added scene is 75. A reference sheet is 100. Add-ons, +5 for every rendering, and +5 for base background. If you want something that's not on here, feel free to ask. This is just a general list. Okay. My medium. By default, all commissions will be digital. Fair enough, honestly. It's kind of more easier to do commissions digitally than through actual paper or, concrete art or whatever with like a painting sheet, because then you would have to mail it or some shit through mailing address or whatever, simply because that is the easiest. However, I am a multimedia artist and would love to take commissions of all types of mediums, including a list of watercolor, gotcha. You talking about that game? That kitty game, whatever, the Gotcha Life or something. Archilic, alright, oil and clay. Shipping costs will be covered by the buyer. Prices will vary from the original list depending on the cost of material and type needed as said mission. Yeah, it makes sense, honestly. The more detail you want and shit, the higher the prices and more time it's, gonna take. Traditional examples. Nice. Okay, it's just all this stuff, terms of service, blah, blah, blah. Of all of that, stuff, whatever, which is also pinned. But alright, well, I guess that's the, AU for now or whatever. I do not know what this is called. I'm just gonna call this the default infection. Part 2. So I don't know if this here is part of this or if this is just OCs and it's the main inspiration of the main 6, because that's what I feel like, honestly, with that here. But with these here and everything, because these here are just redo arts, yeah, style arts, whatever, which I do like to look at, because it's kind of interesting to see art designs, whatever. This is like the actual AU, and I don't know if this is actually a part of the AU or if it's just a side note as, OC characters or whatever. I don't know if these different OCs here are actually from Crow play or whatever, or what, or if it's just from the commissions from previous folks that commissions that to have them be based on Applejack and Rainbow Dash or whatever. But anyway, nonetheless, that's basically it for this infection AU. Nothing really too much with it, honestly, but I overall find it very interesting. Nothing's really happened since August of 2014 of last year. Wow. So probably nothing much. And this was beforehand. This was back in January of 2014. So I imagine these, I could be wrong, but I think these are commission OCs. Based on creators or whatever. Unless it's them themselves. Yeah, so I'm not sure if this is the actual creator's art or if they're just commissions for someone else to do them. But yeah, either way, this AU is interesting. I find it interesting with Spike here in this part. Because I have an off feeling with Spike here. Something tells me something devious is happening, similar to what Spike was in, one of the episodes, well, he just grew bigger and bigger, and how he became more demanding and stuff, and he's all, Spike, what? And everything, and how he became all greedy and shit. But then it was thanks to Rarity who, made him see, like, his real self or whatever, and how he became, normal again. I think that was, like, in what? Another season 2 or season 3, whatever. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen, the show and everything, so I can't fully be accurate of what season takes place in what episode. But I do know it was in part of the earlier seasons and whatnot. But yeah, I have a fishy feeling with Spike here and everything. And I like the designs of the infection here of the main 6. I find it very interesting. I do hope this continues at some point eventually, but I kind of doubt that since it's been legit over 13 months now since anything's really kind of happened, honestly. So I don't think anything's gonna happen anytime soon. But nonetheless, with what we do have so far, this is pretty interesting, and I really like it overall. But anyway, that's basically, unfortunately, it for this video here, folks. If you folks want to check this AU out for yourself and everything, the link will be in the description box below. So if you folks want to check this out here and everything, you can feel more than free to. But anyway, folks, that's basically it as of now for this video here. So with all that being said and out of the way, thank you folks all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you folks don't miss out on a future video or post that I make in the future. And that you can always be kept up to date with the channel here and everything. And lastly, if you have any requests or suggestions that you want me to go ahead and do, feel free to tell me down in the comments below. But anyway, folks, that's it as of now. So with all that being said and out of the way, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, hit subscribe for more, and I will see you all sooner or later. Bye-bye, everyone.